You know, we have a lot of expressions in the English language.
I don't even know what I'm saying.
What are we talking about?
Where'd that come from?
Most all of us use them every day.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means.
You know, we just say them as if they really made sense.
I mean, how silly is that?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
What the is he talking about?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 2's GOAT Phrase Bracket. Yo, you know what it is, and you know who it is. It's me, Mario, and welcome to Appraise, the phrase, origins of everyday expressions, where we're not doing those three things. We're here to rank the phrases from Season 2. I got my man 20 in the building. 20, what's good, folk?
Oh, what's good, my dude?
My dude.
Chilling,
hey, I was trying to talk through the intro, and I wanted to ask you if you remember on Intervention. There was an Intervention episode with an older black dude and his son.
That looked like Danny Glover? What did that look like? Danny Glover from Lethal Weapon?
Yeah.
Yes, bro. There's like three intervention episodes that live rent free in my mind,
bro.
That one right there,
mm-hmm.
And it's another one with what's the lady? The person was eating chalk.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Oh, bro, the eating chalk, bro. Eating chalk, and the number one is the lady that was she was like inhaling like the whipped cream bottles.
When she hit that shit in the confessional,
it was
aerosol bottles, bro.
Aerosols, bro, the ones that you clean the keyboard with.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
She was hit that shit in the middle of the confessional, like, and I just
it came up like this, bro. Hold on. I can't even do it, but it was like this. She was like, yeah, just talking, and all of a sudden she
like, look at you. Look at you.
Like, bro, it was one of the craziest things I've ever seen on TV.
Bro, absolutely, hands down
the craziest thing that I've seen on TV. They did a where are they now?
Yeah.
She's doing better. She's off the bottle. But dude, that episode was from beginning to the end.
Yes.
From beginning to the
end.
And it's not funny because I realized later in life that these people really, not want to say really have a problem. That's apparent that they have a problem. But during these episodes, they're not even knowing, or they don't even see it as this is going to be put negative upon me.
Right.
That they're going to look at as negative. They think they're, glorifying something else.
Yeah.
While
it's a little fucked up. It's a little fucked up, bro.
It is, man. But hey.
What, the ends justify the means? We're going to do that in season 3. The ends justify the means and see who stand on that. But that's how the producers and the creator of Intervention feels. Like, if we trick you and manipulate you into going through this thing, as long as you get clean, or at least we make the audience know that you refuse to get clean.
Yeah, yes, exactly. We rather you refuse to get clean. Actually, we have this 12-pack of aerosol bottles over here if you want to get down while you make your decision. You know what I'm saying? You know that's what they.
Yeah, like keep it up.
You know that's what it is.
Dude behind the camera, like, yeah, I got it.
They have somebody there to let them know, like, hey, if you need a helping hand or somebody to talk to, we have this person on the side. But if you really want to get into that demon, we also have that guy. We also have somebody.
The card. Give him. Here's the card. Oh, exactly. man, my guy.
Yo, we digress. We just digress. Never took the super.
Yo,
like at least 5 minutes.
Hey, man. We did. Let's get right into it, man.
Yeah, bro. What are we here for again?
Like, let me check the outside of the door and see which room I'm in. Yeah, bro. Let's get into this week's bracket tournament matchup. First, let's announce the winner of last week. Last week we had number 21, Tell Me Who You're With, and I'll tell you who you are, against number 12, Eye for an Eye. And thank you again for everyone that voted.
I appreciate you.
IG, Twitter, on the website, via YouTube. Thank you again. Keep the engagement coming. We love it. Let's go with the winner, man. Let's not waste time. Let's get the drum roll rolling. Man, look, eye for an eye, blue. Tell me who you with, and I tell you are out the goddamn water, bro. Like I said, 83% with tables have turned was dominance, bro. Bro, 98% of the votes
Are you serious?
went to eye for an eye, bro. You know what I think it is, fam? Like, and what we're learning, like, the speed grade may be a higher value grade to people because I think people are just like, I'm assuming this, but like if you read in the two, I'm clicking the one I read faster. I think
That's what you think you're doing?
that's what I think, bro. Because based on like now, again, granted that when we release these episodes and we do our if you're not already paying attention, we release 20 and I's to make our case, our 1 minute. And it won't be both minutes. It's 1 minute. And we released your eye for eye, make a case first, which I would say was very persuasive again. And that also could be a leading thing. But I have to say that prior to releasing that, though, when we start the votes, without any nudging, eye for an eye came out. Nobody voted. Like day one of voting. Tell me who you're with, and I tell you I got 0 votes, bro.
So that means Adrian didn't even vote on day one. All right, we see where you at, Adrian.
Yeah. Call him out. He finally voted on day 3. That's to let you know how many votes they got. I know when they finally got a vote.
I see what it is. Thanks for the support, Adrian. I appreciate it.
And I'm sure Edwin was in the back like I told you and hitting eye for eye 6 times.
Oh man, there you go. No, it's popularity, man. I think it's popularity.
Yeah,
Eye for eye been around. It's going to be around, bro. Like I said, it's one of those things that even in a time right now, it's you can find reason for it.
Yeah,
it might not be the same as it was, BC, but you can still find reason for it to exist.
No, I get you. I think the emotion and the energy that comes with eye for an eye is more relatable as well than tell me who you're with and I tell you are. Like, yeah, you want me to think about my life in that way with this long phrase, or I can think about, hey, if you take something from me, I'm getting it back. Yeah, more people will probably be like, I'm going with that.
Yeah, especially when it comes to when you let your ego vote.
When you let your ego, and nigga, what is voting? Except
Especially if it's unanimous.
Especially
if it's unanimous voting, your ego is always going to vote for you.
Yes, like I only care about me.
What, nigga? I'm my own man. Eye for an eye.
Yes, nigga, please.
I don't. You can what? Listen to my friends. Eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye, because they can get it too.
Exactly.
Because they can get it too.
Exactly. So I think that's what it was too as well. It's just tough bet for tell me who you are, but it's still valid. I think it's still something that you can agree with. Yep. But when it comes up to them heavy hitters, it's hard to get out of that ring.
It's hard. There we go. Well, today's I say we're getting closer into the spectrum of heavy hitter versus heavy hitter. We're getting there. So this week, let's get into the matchup. I be forgetting the buttons, bro. Oh, there it is. Let's get to the matchup.
I actually gotta plug in my cord.
That's perfect. You're gonna be off camera right now. Here we go. Woo! 20 ain't back yet, but we can wait for him. For the listener only, for the podcasters, 20's doing a good service, man. He's actually making sure his device does not empty. Now, while he's gone, because I don't need him for this, while he's gone, let's talk about who we got on the matchup bracket in the tournament. Round 1, matchup 3, number 20, the pot calling the kettle black versus number 13, the only way out is through. Okay, so with number 20, the pot calling the kettle black, that was with our great friend and guest, Miss Peacherino, owner and founder of What We Watch. Check it out. And we talked about the pot calling the kettle black, and lost 20 for a second. I don't know where he went. So we might don't know where he went. He gonna come back though. He gonna come back. The pot calling the kettle black. The meaning of that is the criticisms a person is aiming at someone else could equally well apply to themselves. Now that came in at an overall grade of a C. There you go. He's sliding back in. Pause. Ooh, he's sliding back in.
My fault for that line ass computer said I had 10 minutes.
Oh, hey, one thing about them devices, technology in general, it's perfect. They will let you down in the moment you need them most. It's not that they will let you down. They actually won't most times. But the moment you need them the most, they are taking that. I'm gonna go on my smoke break, coach. All right, man. I actually was soothing. Exactly. I was soothing the crowd, bro, while you was gone. I managed to keep the tomatoes from being tossed at me, bro. I was able. But what I did was I reviewed the pot call. I reviewed the pot calling the kettle black. It came in at an overall grade of a C. So let's find out how, when, and why the pot calling the kettle black came in at a C. Let's check out 20's power grade.
Beforehand, it was a very powerful phrase because it's more of like a check yourself phrase. Like you say that to people that's being beside themselves, that's forgetting where they come from, that's like trying to act like they're better than you. So I probably give it, I'm thinking C minus, man, because just a lot of the power from it that I once gave it has been taken away because I know now the origin and the translation and the time people are saying it and why they're saying it.
Yeah. So this was an early episode. This was episode 4. And we was really getting into like some of these phrases that's flipped. We thought of it one way, got the info, and it impacted 20's power grade. So let's check out my speed grade on the pot calling the kettle black. Let's see what I had to say about that. I think that's the crowning achievement of the damn phrase, to be honest. If I'm looking at it now, like it may stand the test of time because those are very short words, pot pan, one syllable. I think the word black is polarizing. So, but to just say it smoothly, eloquently, now that you know, right? I'm actually going to give the speed only, a B. There it is, me propping it up a little bit from 20's power grade. Let's see what Miss Peacherino, again, the owner and founder of What We Watch. Let's see what Miss Peacherino had to say about her overall feelings about the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah, so it's like, again, you trying to call me out, but you calling yourself out. So I'm going to have to give it a C minus. Impact is huge, but I would use a lot of other versions of the same idea of calling out hypocrisy and projection.
Get it out of here. C minus. So it came in at a C thanks to 20 and Miss Peacherino. It wasn't me, y'all. It wasn't me.
Shout out to Miss Peacherino. That's my dog, man.
Yeah.
That was a good show. Oh my God, that was a really good show.
That was a fun one. Yo, keep a lookout for what we trying to do. You know what I'm saying? What We Watch, ATP, and all the three of us. So with that recap, man, where you at with that recap as it brought you back to your memory?
No, you know what? Honestly, with the phrase in a whole, I haven't used it since.
Same.
I have not used it since, and not even in a sense of man, you know what? It just threw me off of it. But I don't know. I haven't used it since, man. And maybe it's a situation because I know what situation I need to use it in.
It ain't come up.
I just maybe
it subconsciously is like that. That ain't what this for, and you move on. It's working, y'all. It's working. It's working.
Yeah. Yes.
It's working.
Yes.
Word.
So it's one of those things, man. That's the most I take from that actual episode because, like I said, it was a common phrase used to check people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a situation where now that I know about it, I'm just like,
It is a shrugger. It is a shrugger. We'll get into that. We're gonna dive deeper into that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not that maybe it's fizzled or I don't.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you that you're right because yes, we'll get into it. But you're right. Like, there's something that like, because for me prior, it was esteemed for me. Not like I gave a fuck about it so much, but that this a big timer. That was my like. It's a big
exactly. That's like one of the, that's one of the top ones. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, that's one of the most top popular ones that you can come across in every movie and every show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
and it's just like it's one of those eye for eye ones.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
That level of epsilon where it's like eye for eye, color in a pot, kettle black. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those ones. So
exactly. All right, let's get into its counterpart in this matchup today. Number 13, The Only Way Out is Through. That was brought to us by our guest for that episode. Let me see. Episode what? It don't even matter. I'll get back to it. But that was my man D. Lee from the Monarch brand. Another now developed good friend of the show, good friend of the host. Right. The meaning of The Only Way Out is Through is to reach whatever goals lie ahead. You must stay the path to come out better on the other side. That came in with an overall grade of a B. So that's how it sat at 13. And this time I took care of the power grade. So let's see what I thought and how it made it to a B. Because it's not so familiarized that it would stop somebody in their tracks, right? So the power is in the depth of it. And for me, that like, not because of lack of value, but with specific to power, it takes something away from it. I would give that B minus. So yeah, that was me speaking towards the power, and it not being what we just kind of described, the pot calling kettle black to be. So that in this episode, 20 took care of the speed. Let's see how we got to a B from 20 speed grade.
When it comes to the speed, I feel like it's short enough to get the point across, but I still feel like it's missing something. Like it's missing like one or two words in that. And of course, that's going to make it a longer phrase, and it's going to take much more to say. But I still feel like it's missing something. Not taking it away on the actual speed of it, but I still feel like it's missing something. So I'm gonna give it a B.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sensing a trend. As we're finding things about this phrase, but we're still landing. It was still landing at the higher grade. So let's see what my man D. Lee, who brought the phrase to the show, had to say about it as an overall grade.
I look at, when I think of like phrases, I think of what is most universally like applicable. And I do think that it can be applied to almost every different scenario you can think of. I kind of err in you guys' realm. I'm gonna go B plus.
So that's how we got here, man. We all actually really rocked with it outside of the fact that, speaking for me, only 20. This was the first time I heard it for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the first time I heard it for real.
Me too.
So
hey, if I can expand on that, Mario, without if I can expand on that without stating a case, I feel like with these two phrases, they're on the opposite end of the spectrum. Like the pot calling kettle black is more like at the top, like both of them are on a triangle. One triangle is upside down, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Like the pot is all the way up here and it's gradually going down, I feel like just for some reason I feel like it's gradually going down, where this one right here might not be as known, like you said, as anything else, but once you start to hear it and once you start to understand it, it kind of goes up to becoming actually a good. So,
yeah, like this is one that like, yeah, go ahead. So my bad.
Yeah. No, you're right. Listen, bro, sometimes you need help to expand, what you're trying to say. And I'm one of those people that I'm cool with it. So
same. That's why people be like, y'all, they be interrupting each other. No, we're finishing each other's thoughts.
We're strengthening. We're strengthening each other's thoughts. We're not. Yeah,
your friends may interrupt you, but me and 20 strengthen each other's thoughts.
Yeah, bro.
Get with it, man. I'm talking about stretching it. All right. Hey, man, we're close. We're teetering the line of making a case, so we might as well get right into it. So you started last week, so I'm gonna start this week making my case. Here's why I think the pot calling the kettle black has an opportunity to win. Here we go. So we spoke on it a little bit earlier in the show. I came into it. My relationship to this phrase goes beyond like my lifetime. Like it's like I came out the womb hearing this phrase, being of African-American descent of the black community. It's one of our staples. The pot calling the kettle black, boy. Girl, you better chill out. Pot calling the kettle black. 20 says it often. It's a check you phrase. And it's one of those ones that actually, it's either going to get people to check themselves for real, or it's going to get people about your face so it actually gets the job done too. So I think matching it up against almost any phrase for real, that the pot calling the kettle black has an opportunity to win just off the strength of the connection to culture. The fact that it's one of those ones that will nudge you. And then the fact that the nudge actually kind of works. So that's my case for pot calling the kettle black. It can win when you consider those factors.
All right.
All right, man. Your turn. Let us know what you think about the pot calling the kettle black. Let's get it.
Like the pot calling kettle black for me is like we said earlier, it's grander. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those ones that are already solidified. It's one of those ones that has been passed through generations, as opposed to parental figures saying it. It is one of those ones where you can get behind it. You can find the truth in it easily. So it's one of those situations where I feel like it will go because, one, the popularity, and two, because people can actually get behind it, and everybody loves to check people. Especially when they're doing something real, bro. Like, everybody loves to check people, and everybody loves to tell people to check themselves. So it's one of those situations where, I feel like just popularity is just going to get it.
My man. Solid. Didn't even need the whole damn minute.
No, I don't need it.
I like that. I think we're going to get better at that. That minute going to be hanging. All right. Here we go. All right, now let's flip gears, man. I'm going to tell you now why I think the only way out is through has an opportunity to win this matchup. Here we go. Look, I sat with it. I sat with this phrase prior to the show. I sat with it. Then during the show, as we're investigating the origin and Dante's Inferno and getting through hell and not wanting to go back through hell if you're trying to get to heaven. Man, what? When one of the lines that stick out for me from the origin is when old buddy asked Virgil, asked Dante, yo, how do we get out of here? And he says, the way out is the way in. I fainted, bro. So it's like, it's one of those phrases that it's not a rah-rah push to where it's fake. It's the most realistic, honest encouragement. And I'm all about that. Like, it encourages you, but it's honest and realistic. Like, you're not going to save no effort going backwards. Only way out is through. And at the time we was doing this show, I was trying to get through. So that's why if you going through it, at the time and you read this phrase, you might hit that vote button for the only way out is through. Yeah.
I hear that, man.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope.
Yeah. All right, here we go, brother.
Yeah. So yeah, Mario. I like I said, bro. I fuck with this one a lot. You know, I'm trying not to be biased, but I fuck with this one a lot. And, you know, it's like you said, not just as encouraging, but it's motivating. You know what I mean? It's something that can let you know that, hey, there's no easy way out. You get what I mean? There's no other way to get to where you're going. You know what I mean? So it's like, hey, hunker down, do what you got to do, and accomplish something, and you'll feel better about it. Like you go back to Dante's Inferno, it's like you go back to that journey. You know what I mean? Like that journey is majority the best part about it is getting to the destination. So when you come to on the way out is through, it's all about appreciating the journey, taking that journey and helping that journey make you better. So I fucks with this heavy. I fucks with this heavy, bro.
I fucks with the heavy, man. We will see. We will see how the viewers and listeners take this phrase. It's a matchup, man. After that making the case, bro, I'm like, okay. Right. This one a little matchup. Like the first two, we got into the ballroom and we dancing and the DJ throwing on them cuts and he's stopping it at the part that we like the most. That's what I felt like about the first two phrases. Like, yeah, I can bounce, you know what I'm saying? Checking out who in the scene. This one, now we into the set. Now the DJ into his set.
You kind of have both first two episodes put in one because you have that popular one, but you also have that, God damn, this was strong.
Yeah.
This one right here is strong. Yeah. So it's like you kind of tear it, you kind of get torn that you really got to sit back and not just look and just click one of them. You got to really, I say, go back, get some of the episode in before you vote.
Yeah.
Go for one or two of the episodes in and then make your decision because both of them have a very, very valid case of winning.
Yes. Oh, I'm piggybacking off of that. Go listen to the episodes before you vote. You got a week to vote, man. Check the episodes out before you put the vote in. 20, you're up this week to make your pick first, man. So give us your real pick so I can stamp that motherfucker.
Yo, my pick is definitely, the only way out is through. That's my joint. I ain't gonna lie. I try my best not to show you until the end. You know what I mean? But I gotta go with it only because, like I just, like I said before, I want this to grow. I want a lot more people to understand this and to abide by it and to respect it because it's a great way to live. It is. Even though, some people might say, I don't want to go through the hardship. I don't want to go through the pain. I don't want to go through that. But trust me, man, like as a person that has been through things and has made it out in the other end, the regret, that's something you don't want to live with when it comes to trying to get through something. Because that shit is real. Yeah. But when you go ahead and do it and you make those sacrifices and you accomplish what you need to, it makes it even better. It makes it even better, man. It makes it, you not only get that satisfaction of completing, but you get that satisfaction of going through something and experience. So,
man, come on, dog. Come on, dog. I don't even got to ask again. Man, not to say you flip my vote, bro, on some, you know what I'm saying, Democrat, Republican, Democrat shit. But no, I was there, but I was there, but now I'm really there, man. And then we 3 for 3 on the same ones, man. We haven't butt heads yet, so it's not really a Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharpe thing yet, and that's okay. Skip. But like, really, maybe it's just the kinship that me and 20 have, but and having gone through some shit together to like know what some of these phrases mean to us personally. There's no other reason for me to say I'm voting for this outside of what you said, which is more people got to engage with the phrase so that they can choose whether to live their life like this. Because it's happening regardless. The thing about that phrase is that it's happening to you, regardless of if you rocking with the phrase.
Bro. Regardless.
You just have to get down with it or not get down with it. Because once you're down with it, you start to pick up the gems on the way. You pick up the coins on the way. Now, if you avoiding it, then somebody dragging you through the journey the whole time, then you can't even look around to pick up the tools that'll make the journey, like keep you going, like a video game or some silly shit. So I'm stamping.
You're right, bro. That's just like Mario. Like you can get through the stages without grabbing a coin.
But why?
But why would you not? It gives you extra life.
You get extra lives. Find the shit.
Life, man. You get extra life, man.
So I'm going with the only way out is through. Me and 20 on the same page again. Hey, if this is the case and the viewers and voters are going to listen to us, then yeah, we'll guide y'all all the way through this motherfucker if you want. If you want, we'll guide you through it, man. So remember where y'all can vote. Once this episode drops, IG, we'll have them in the reels, 3 days on IG. You can vote every day via the website. Okay, appraisethephrase.com. Scroll down. You'll see the vote button in the middle. Vote for that phrase. Fill out the form. Vote for the phrase. If you're listening, yeah, just go straight to Appraise the Phrase. Follow us. Subscribe so that you can just be up to date. And yeah, that's how we're going to do it again this week. Again, thank you for everybody that vote and engage. Next matchup, we got number 19. And now we get into them. Number 19, Grain of Salt, versus number 14, Kill 'Em With Kindness. It's coming. Kill him. Kill him. My man, 20. Leave him with something, bro.
You're like, no, you know what? Honestly, I just want to reiterate, guys, like when you're going through things, man, it's nothing like having an ear, but you're going to have to bunker down and put your head down and grind and hustle and stuff like that. So don't try to avoid it. It's always better to just go straight through.
Go through. We appreciate you. I'm taking those wise words from my man 20. Y'all can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, all podcast platforms, YouTube for the visuals. We're brought to you by the Underdog Podcast Network. And even during the tournament series, please remember, especially during the tournament series when y'all clicking voting, that value is in the eye of the appraiser. Next week.